Yo, good morning. No, I couldn't trade this morning. I traded Asia last night. Just a little bit of Asia. Holy, my volume's so loud. Sorry guys, I got a really late start today. Let me make sure my Discord's all running. Share my screen. Give me a second, guys. Alright. I got nothing set up right now. Let's keep you up on. Let's go to micros. Make sure we're on micros this time. 234 point opening range, yeah. It's pretty insane. I thought this was a really easy move to catch. This one here. It's almost 300 point move up. Not from the bottom, but I think this catch would have been it right here. 142 points. Kind of sad I missed that. Good morning, Neat Patel. So we are trading fundeds, but I am recombining a couple because I blew some XFAs last week, and Topset came with that 30% off, so running some combines, might as well. Good morning, Jake. How you doing, man? Let me get my stream chat all set up too. Ismail, good morning, bro. How you guys doing? Alrighty, I'm ready. Today is a little choppy, but I think we're okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. I hit consistency on my top one accounts again last night. Got some profit on my Tradeify fundeds. Yeah, my Tradeifys are looking pretty decent for payouts next week, as long as we can trade well. We do have, is it President's Day on Monday, right? So we'll see how that goes. All right, if I get consistency on this one, I'm probably gonna just swap to more combines. Yo, Levi, good morning, bro. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good market open here. It's pretty volatile. Let's see what we got. $5K today, 2 trade, bro. Let's go, dude. On a single account, or was that across multiple? Single, dude, that's insane, bro. Dude, nice. Wait, is that on a funded? That has to be on a funded, right? Because you're gonna make that much on a on an eval. One mini, dude, that's crazy, man. Let's go. But honestly, just go for base hits and just take payout, get more accounts. That's how you play the prop game. I wouldn't get greedy. When you start getting greedy, you blow your account. Yeah, I think once you set that buffer, you just set a daily maximum loss limit and you go for base hits. Move to different funded accounts. If you hit maximum daily loss limit, it's not worth breaching the account. Alrighty. I'm pretty short on this market. This looks short to me. We got a lot of sellers. Oh yeah, look at that. We're traveling right below this. This macro trend line has actually been fairly respected, right? Like this is very respected. Like we failed to hold it here, come down, come up, use it as support. We're trying here. That's why it's really choppy here, right? We're trying really hard here. But I think this is gonna fail. That's my opinion. Let's see what it looks like on the 4. Yeah, that even looks worse on the 4. So we broke below this on the 4. So this is a broken base now. So we broke below this level on the 4, and if we can reclaim it on the 4, I think we can see upside. But right now, like these wicks are just fairly telling that there's a lot of sellers. But at the same time, this wick also kind of tells you that there's a lot of buyers. So I don't know. I guess it's kind of either way, but in my opinion, like this is the key level here. I think you gotta be watching this. You know, I'm gonna probably mark it out as a key level instead. Like I'd be watching this on the 4 and on the 1. Yeah, the previous 4 just closed below it. This 4 is actually not looking too bad, but this could just be the retrace, right? Like we could be respecting. What level? It was on the 5, right? Or is it 15? So we can't break above this on the 15. So I'd watch this on the 15. See if we come back down. I would say the only bullish sign we have is that we are kind of rounding up, and I guess that's a pretty nice wick on the hourly, or the 5-minute, and the hourly actually. You know, honestly, the more that I'm looking at market structure, it's pretty half-half. So which makes sense. That's why it's so choppy, right? There's no direct consensus here on which way the market's going, but yeah, I think if we can kind of break out of this level on the 15, we probably test this, the high. I think was that CPI? Yeah, that was CPI. The high from CPI. I'd also mark this out as a key level. If we can start breaking above this, I think also pretty valid for a long. Let me bring this over. That's cool. 2 key levels, and the level that I can't break is like the direct midpoint of it, so there's gotta be some algos, some math going on here. Speaking of algo, let's see what the magic conch is saying. Magic Conch is telling us to hold on, my browser is freezing. Oh, that was looking strong. We're breaking out. JK guys, I think we might be long. Let's still watch this on the 15. We want to break this on the 15. A 15-minute break would be solid here. It would also be the 30. my browser is freezing. I'll let you guys know what eigenstate says after. Speaking of which, let me actually... Yeah, never mind guys, we're looking good for longs today. That's good. Breakout on the 15, breakout on the 5, and on top of that, we're breaking out of value. Oops. Let me actually mark out, bro. Actually, I hate how messy my chart is right now. I don't want to get rid of any key levels though. There's no point marking the orb for today. Oh, I like that. I really like this level. I don't even know what this is. This is a macro key level here. All right. I would say now it's pretty obvious we're looking long, right? So let me actually mark this out here on our chart. This way you guys can see value as well. I forget, you gotta like calculate it on Top Step. So you gotta like go back, rewind all the candles. Projects. New tab. Work out some highs here. Shit, instead of this high, I want to mark out this base. It's pretty much the same thing. That's the sweeping base, so I want to see if we have any merit on this base here. Alright, zero merit on this edge. Okay, we are kind of rocketing here, guys. All right, I want to see if I can try to get in onto this trend. Yeah, this one's gonna be kind of hard to get into. Stops. 945, that's his high here. How many points are we? 23 points. Okay. Yeah, if you're not already in a long, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult to get into. Possibly find this base as support. How many stops is or points is? That's a 37-point stop. This is good though. The market's pretty unbalanced, so there's definitely money to be made here. But we gotta find out where to get in. And ideally, we don't really want to get in after these get swept, because you can see a deeper retrace, right? And it's going to be harder to fish out that retrace. Whereas if we don't clear this high yet, and we kind of get maybe this, like this would be a little bit easier to fish out. Stop will be a little easier to place as well. Let's see. Left no gap. What do we look like on the 5? I don't know. We're already up 350 points. I think we gotta give time a little bit, or give price a little bit of time to develop here. I actually think the ideal situation is we kind of get a pullback, start to form some structure, and we come up and we can enter somewhere where we can see it gaining strength again. Probably looking at this base. This key level is valid. So this would be an ideal situation for us, and we can take a long somewhere around here, stop below structure. You can do a safe stop wherever this, the swing low is. This is ideally what I want to see, and then what can we target? That's not a bad target for today. It's also previous session VWAP. This actually looks so nice. I like just watching this. I want to swing this. Like this would be a trade I would love to swing. But yet, here we are trading intraday. Oops. There it is. I would say the 5 closed decently bullish. We still got 6 minutes left on the 15. So this has plenty of time for it to retrace here and go back up to close bullish on the 15, which is what I want here. So I'm actually going to go down to a lower time frame. Let me calculate this again. Okay, so I'm looking for something like this. I want to see the structural break, right? I don't want to just bottom fish it. I want to see something like this, right? We start breaking. That's when I want to join. Especially with like how wide these candles are. Like this is like a 30-point stop, right? It's like seems like nothing, but it's a lot. Dang, Levi, you're up 7 grand today. Insane, bro. For real, man, good stuff. All right, let's test this key base or key level. Can we hold? Or are we just chopping around all day today? All right, looks like value is not looking too bad. Give it a little bit more time. Hold on, let me... All right, we're not looking terrible to start fishing for a long here. I want to see that break. Can we hold? It's not super convincing. There's still a lot of sellers. $20-point stop. That just doesn't look strong. It's just weak. Can you guys just see kind of how price action is weak? Like buyers are not like able to really hold. Yeah, look at that. All right, kind of invalidated this area. We are back in value. So honestly, I think shorts are back in play. It's choppy though, man. Shorting this back down to value area low. That's like already 57 points. Like Like that seems like a better play than going long right now. I'm gonna try to take this short down to value area low and get a little bit more in. I'd be careful on VWAP. Oh wait, this is value area low, sorry. This is VWAP. Let me see if I could trim off 2 on VWAP. If any of the higher time frames wants to close back above value, this is gonna yoink. So I'm not trying to keep my risk too high here. We have like 30 seconds left on the 5 and 15. This is break even. What's the algo say? Honestly, I think the algo might be down and taking an update. The web is not loading. It's like not loading up. Let's go, TP1 guys. Let's go, guys. Let's get some dubs. We're eating. We're eating as a group, guys. Hope you guys are all eating right now. Little resistance off that key level, but I think we just rotate here. Like honestly, like not even I don't know, price action's been a little choppy today, but if you look at the 4 hour again, it's the same deal, right? We're starting to break below that key level again. So this is where you're gonna get a lot of resistance, but if we break this, like we're gonna see a lot lower prices. But if this holds, then we can probably see this, you know what I mean? So this is kind of the pivot point. Doesn't mean it can't wick and go up, but this has to hold on the 4. How much is Apex reset? I think resets are like 50 bucks right now with the, yeah, with the code. To be short, let's go, guys. Thanks, Levi. Yeah, I think with how choppy it is today, it's probably better to kind of take your positions off. With that said, I'm gonna move this down into profit. It's probably better to just yeah, take your positions off, but it is really bearish. Like this could have been top for a really large move down, right? Like this could have been setting new lows, like 800 points down from top. I think that's valid. On the macro, we're not bullish, right? Like on the daily, weekly chart, we're not bullish. But if we're bullish on the short term, like this was viable, right? We can see something like this. Oops. And it stopped out here. Let's go. Good little dub, guys. We'll take it for like 500 bucks. Copy traded to 5 other accounts. Like, we take those. Take those any day. Yeah, look at that. I think this would have been a valid trade here after the break, right? On a key level, get structural break. I guess I was just a little biased that we'd rotate all the way through value, so. With that said, I need to calculate this again. Okay, right back to the top of value, rejected. Let me also turn my EMAs off. These are kind of getting messy. That would have been another 50-point trade. Crazy, guys. Crazy volatility right now. Oh, wow. Give me a second. I just got an update from some of the devs for Eigenstate. So yeah, they were updating. That's why it's not working right now. They said bunch of new features rolled out. We have live news feeds coming in from Bloomberg, US Fed, and amongst other sources. I have an LLM, whatever that is, prioritizing and summarizing each piece of news that comes in. 10 minutes before the market opens, you should have a pop-up with a summary of what to look out for. Sentiment analysis is being performed in real time. You can access more at the top as well. Historical performance of the algo at the top. So a lot of cool stuff coming in. I'm pretty interested, guys. It's really cool stuff. Dang, man. This is just moving up and down and up and down. Yeah, not your edge. Yeah. Man, this is a really good scalping market, but it's really high volatility, so it's hard to catch a trend, right? Whatever the move is for the day, it's really hard to catch it. Like, you have to be in like down here, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna get stopped out like every single time. Like if you try to long it here, you know, you're stopped. So it's really difficult to get in. Like if you like I said, like I want to get in somewhere here or the pullback, right? But we don't know how deep the pullback's gonna be if we're up for the day. So it's just like really hard to get into this long. Yeah, like even if like you're the long here, like we have so much volatility, like we could wipe out all these lows and then go up, right? So on days where volatility is really high, especially if you like to trade trends, your edge is just very diminished. And I would say I'm like 90% a trend trader. So markets like this are really, really difficult for me to trade. Like we caught this move here, right? But ideally, if my edge played out like fully, like this would have gone a lot lower. All right. Yeah, guys, as I'm trading futures more, like This is like month 4 of futures trading, right? I think I'm starting to learn the game a little bit better. In terms of prop trading, not real trading, but in terms of prop trading and kind of maneuvering through all of the hoops and loops that these prop firms throw at you. I really think there's 2 ways to take prop trading, and I think some firms are better than others. I think the first way to take prop trading, and I would say this is probably the better way to take it, is to like honestly just full port evals and then take the funded really slow. I really think that is probably the fastest way to like the most profits. But it's not going to be the highest P&L, right? For example, if you do that, like you buy 10 accounts, you might blow 5 evals, you might blow 3 fundeds, but you'll take payouts out of 2 for like 10K, right? And that's with 10 evals. So you spend $1,000 and take a 10K payout. So that would be like one way to do it. But I also think just taking it really slow, just trading slow size, but even on evals, but just having a bunch of accounts, right? And just really managing your risk is also a solid way, especially if you're, you know, like whether you're psychologically like you don't do well when you blow accounts, aka like when you're full porting evals and trying to get that payout out of like 1 or 2 accounts with 10 accounts, right? If that's not your method, I would definitely recommend just like taking evals pretty slowly. Trying to pass them in like 4 to like 5 days. I think like taking a week to pass an eval, I think is pretty, you know, I would say that's still pretty slow, right? Because even if you're making like $300-500 a day, you know, that'll take you like 5-6 days. So yeah, I would probably aim for something like that. I think realistically you can make like $500 to $1,000 a day with like minimum risk. But yeah, I'm kind of bringing that up because yeah, I don't know. I've been trying out different accounts, different firms, and kind of seeing what works best. And also important, it probably depend on how you trade. I think this is kind of for how I trade, right? But I think for how I trade, I think it's better for me to actually lower down my risk because I take so many trades, right? I like to kind of keep jabbing at the market, right? Like for example, like if I want to find like this move of the day, right? I would maybe take a jab here, take the breakout, take a trade off the VWAP, you know, try to trade the breakout again, get stopped out. But like a lot of these will be break even, right? I'm not just like losing every single trade. I mean, sometimes I do, but just say like we ended up, you know, catching this key level trade, right? And we're like down 500 for the day. Like I took a ton of jabs, right? Just say I took like 8 jabs here, but this one is the winner. This one's gonna like make up for everything, right? That's how I kind of like to trade. I know some people like to have like a higher win rate and just like take a lot of small base hits, which I think is like completely valid too. But I think the way I trade, yeah, definitely better to just like minimize risk across multiple accounts. Trade like anywhere from 2 to like at max, honestly at max like 20 micros, depending on how much of a buffer I have. Yeah, I don't know, just food for thought. Yeah, because I mean, it just props up such a high fail rate, right? But once you guys get payouts, like Like JMK community needs to start getting more payouts, you know? I mean, we're already getting a ton of payouts, but we need more. With that said, this looks like supply buildup, but it's probably gonna chop. Like we're probably gonna get this, right? VWAP is calculated. So I might actually look here. If we come down to VWAP, we've been respecting VWAP all day today. So I think the edge of taking a trade off VWAP is pretty high. But we are building supply right above value right now, right? So that's also a really bullish sign. I actually think this is gonna pop. This might actually pop here, guys. I might look to take a buy. This is a jab. Got a base right above. We got a base here. We got a base here. There's a lot of resistances we gotta get through, but if we can get through, I think this would be my first primary target, and then 58 up here. 25,000 and 58 would be like my primary target. But I would want to hit this on this push up. But I think it's very valid to see rejection here on this base. I'm in 4 micros now. Kind of want to trim one off here. Trim one off here. Let's see if we can take 2 up here. I'm break even. Wait, where'd my drawing go? This is good. Disregarding this base. That means we can use it as support. Let's see if price can come back up, close above it. This is trying to use it as support right now. Come on, buddy, you can do it. I drop this into profit. All right, stopped out. Alrighty, I guess we were not respecting this base. Oops. Yeah, it's a choppy market, guys. Overall market structure is long, so I think I'll just be fishing for longs all day. The only reason I will short is if in 3 hours the 4-hour closes below that key level down here. But now we're 130 points away from it, so yeah, I'd just be fishing longs. I think this still looks like it's still not looking too bad, right? I would just watch out on this key level here, and if we can clear this, I think we aim for 955 and then possibly till 5058 up here. Alrighty, let's get some likes on the stream, guys. Hitting a bunch of dubs today. Being a little careful in the choppy market. giving out a bunch of free accounts, so yeah, we'll do a giveaway at 100 accounts, or 100 likes, not 100 accounts. Yeah, we've stacked like 9 giveaway accounts, so yeah, make sure to like. We got like 9 accounts to give away. I wanted to give away 5 this week, but we haven't been able to reach even 100 likes for like this whole week. So let's get the likes up, guys, for the free sauce, and then I will give you free accounts. We got like 5 Lucids to give away, 3 top 1 accounts, and then if you like Apex, I can get you Apex instead. You know what I just realized, guys? My accounts are at consistency. So let me actually, oh shit, I didn't make to make money. Oh shit, I'm not copy trading, right? Okay, I'm not copy trading. Bro, I'm not trying to make money here. Why can't I lose money? Alright, we'll try with 15 contracts. Alright, I lost too much money. I lost a little bit too much money. I got to make $70 back. Go for a long scalp here. Oops. It's not what I meant to do. Can we get $70? Dang, that is looking short now. Close that out. Dang. Now it's not looking short. Sorry guys, we can make 100. I know we can. I just have no idea which way this market's going. Let's try short. $100. Come on. Excuse me? Wait, how did that not hit my TV? There we go. Alright, we did it. What time is it? Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Probably gonna switch over to my other evals here. Let me switch over to TradingView. Give me a second, guys. I actually have a third combine. Okay, maybe we trade my third combine for the next like 50 minutes, and then we're gonna switch over to our alpha account and do our daily eigenstate trade. So actually, let me turn Project X back on. Oh, let me switch accounts. Let me move my copy trader. Actually, give me 1 second, guys. This is gonna log me out. Alrighty. Fix my copy trader. Update. Make sure Discord is working. Top step. Alrighty, and we're back. We'll work on this for 45 more minutes, maybe like 40 more minutes, and we're gonna swap over to a different eval. It's a Apex eval that we're trading only using a signal from eigenstate. Alrighty, how many likes are we at? 21 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up for your boy. Appreciate the support. It really helps out the channel. I think it really helps out the channel. Last time we got likes, a bunch of people started flooding in. We got more likes, right? It just kind of snowballs. So, you know, as a token of my appreciation, pretty much all of our affiliate payouts goes towards free accounts that I'm trying desperately to give away to you guys. So if we get to 100 likes, we'll lower it. If we get to 100 likes, we'll give away one account of your choice, either Top One, Apex, Lucid, or yeah, one of those three. We're entering chop for the day. Bro, the whole day's been chop, honestly. This is not the best. In my opinion. What's our P&L for the day? Kind of respect on that base. Starting to think that was short entry here. Let's see. Kind of what I see is everything above the 15-minute time frame is having trouble closing over like 850. Right? Where's 850? 850 is like here. Yeah, we're having trouble closing over 850. If this kind of dumps back into value, we can probably see it test VWAP again. And then I may be interested in a long on VWAP. But at the same time, this could be the dump, you know? And my biases are too conflicting. probably better to stay out. And also, hopefully, Eigenstate comes back online and take a trade. Let me message the devs real quick. Yeah, honestly, that was not a bad short signal, I guess. We're really respecting this base. Change my smoke detector battery, yeah. I need to. That would have been a solid. That's 100 points, bro. That's actually insane. This market is moving. Dang, this is dangerous though. Getting chopped up in this type of volatility, you can blow up your account so quick. Yeah, I'll change it next payout. $80 to 120 point 1 minute candles are scary, are pretty crazy, yeah. They really are, man. It's not something you want to get caught up in on the wrong side. You can go sour really quick. $33 likes. Let's get the likes up, boys. Lucid account is calling your guys' name. How do you guys like the stream layout, by the way? Is this better? Oh, I just realized these aren't even. There we go. Do you guys like the stream layout? Is it okay? Like with the PNL down in the bottom left corner. Looks good? Alright, cool. Yeah, it's choppy in this area, guys. Remember, this is that macro trend line where we're at. So, you know, bulls and bears are gonna do a lot of fighting here around these key levels, especially this one down here, 740. Remember, if we close below this on the 4, which is in 2.5 hours, like we're pretty bearish. So it might come down and test us one more time. I think I am willing to take a long down here. Let me see if the devs are still updating the app. The new combine, yeah. We hit consistency on the other two, so we're doing a third one. with the top step 30% discount, I'm gonna try to get back up to 5 combines. Sure. Didn't like the new live program from Top Step? Yeah. Me neither. To be fair, but I mean with the discounts, like I'll just recombine a few, and then I'm honestly just using this for the platform. I'm just trading this to my funded accounts right now, so. Yeah, we just passed consistency on the other two that we got. I got 3 new combines, so we'll be working on this one, and we're just copy trading to our funded. So we're already up like 1,500 on our Tradeify funded. So honestly, I might consider locking them out. Just told myself I was gonna long this on VWAP, and then I got distracted. Oops. Yeah, we've been respecting VWAP all day, guys. Shoot, I kind of wish I was watching that. I'm trying to fix the Eigenstate app right now, or not fix it, but it's not working on the browser. But I just messaged the dev team. I think it's working now. Oh, no way. It called this long. It called the long here. Dang. Honestly, says you can see historical data at the top. I wonder how well it did today, because it probably did pretty well in the chop. You've been getting chopped up, just come, yeah. It's a choppy market, man. You gotta be careful here. Remember, like one of the first things you want to do is on the higher time frame. We try our best to do this every day, like when we're doing higher time frame analysis. But you got to identify what kind of market condition you're in, right? Are we trending? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? Are we choppy? Are we in a range? You know, you gotta like really trade accordingly, because your edge is not going to be the same in all different markets, or all different market states, I should say. And that's something I've learned trading futures, or trading on the lower time frame, I should say. Especially when you're trading with size, lower time frame, like you can really get chopped up. So just give away all your profits. Just gotta be careful, man. I really need new batteries for that. It's starting to get annoying. Alrighty. Tried to break out and got trapped. Yeah, this is a really trappy market. It's volatile, so when there's a lot of volatility, you can't really trade breakouts. You're gonna get like 130 point retraces. Yeah, that's not it, man. Yeah, I think the only thing I noticed, it took me a while until we got to this point. I noticed that we're just respecting VWAP, right? So this is a trade I wanted to take here, but I got a little caught up in something. Missed it, unfortunately. Alright, we're entering lunch hour in the next like 30 minutes. So if we don't see a setup for this combine, we're just gonna switch to our other alpha count, and we'll take the signal from eigenstate and see how that goes. Let me move this over here. What is the safest time frame right now? Bro, nothing's safe right now, man. But I would say the 15. I think the 15's been fairly respected today. But honestly, I think your edge is really good trading VWAP. Dude, this is like starting to become a pet peeve of mine. Like this VRVP, you have to like rewind for it to like load all the data. All right, we're back at this base. I'm gonna try to sell here. Let's see if we can get down to this base. We might not respect it this time, but we'll see. I think it all might stop above this high. But we might even come up to test this base this time. We'll see. Alright, I'm getting 3 more in. Dropping this down. That's break even. I think valid to take a couple off here. Alright, stopped our break even. Not terrible. Take this to daily high. Where's daily high? Oh, is this the daily high? Yeah. I mean, we definitely make a new high, right? If buyers push this, we definitely make a new high. I'd be cautious on this base. Cautious on this base. I think we kind of flood through this area if we break this. It's another 100 points, so. I don't know. Market's really choppy here, so it's not really good to have a a bias, you know. Yeah. The magic conch is saying it's gonna take it. Eigenstate has been saying up this whole time. I just can't really trust the breakout here. We've just been so choppy, especially now with this base right here as well. I'm just being a little cautious. I'm gonna try a short here. I'm gonna try a short with a really tight stop. Yeah, we're at second deviation and we're at this base. I think there's chance for just hard rejection here, but we're not quite getting it. I have like $70 risk, so nothing too devastating if this top tick doesn't work. I might be trying to fade the one breakout we get all day. Should be unfortunate. Yep. Feels bad. The only breakout I tried to trade today. Feels bad. Yeah, but stop was super tight, guys. Like $70, $80. $40, actually. Yeah, the RR on that would have been pretty insane, so I think it's worth trying to take those. Oh dang, it just took my stop. Feels bad, guys. I was liquidity. This is so sad. Get a retest on that base. But I think we're bullish, guys. Retest on both these bases. I don't think this one holds anymore, right? We already tested it. Coming back up to test it. Do I use order flow? If you're talking like a book map, I don't actively use a book map, but we're probably gonna get one for the stream pretty soon. Yeah, definitely sometime this month we'll probably have a book map on stream. Running out of space on stream though, where would we put it? Alrighty. Let's swap it over, guys. Let me I gotta change this on the Discord stream too. You guys can see, right? I think it's on the top sub chart. Application. There we go. Oh, can you not hear me on Discord? Hello? It says my mic's registering. You can hear you? Okay, cool. Sorry, I read that kind of late. Alrighty. How many minutes? 5 minutes until the next eigenstate signal, guys. I'm gonna be taking this one on this account. Let's see, we're still testing, so I'm gonna see how well this works during New York lunch hour. That's kind of the main idea behind this right now. I mean, volume profile, sellers, and bargain. Yeah, I mean, I use VWAP. That's what I use for pretty much my volume profile. This is pretty much volume profile, but it's more adaptive to the market, right? Pop a supply. Yeah, and this was the first Eigenstate TP from the call out like 30 minutes ago. How old am I and how long I've been trading? I'm pretty old, and I've been trading for 9 years, maybe 8, 9, somewhere within that. I think we're going on 9 this year. Alright, we get our Eigenstate signal soon. So let's see. Sure, I'm on NQ. 8 seconds left. I think it's taking some time to update. It's thinking. Think harder, bro. Alright, it says long, stop beneath this. Got to enter like 2 micros. 70. Profit target at 72. It's for the content, guys. Am I a millionaire yet? Nah, dude. I have too many bills. Algo calling them shots today? No, just during lunch hour. I'm doing a little series on YouTube to see if I can outtrade this algo. This algo's been, from what I've noticed, it's been pretty good during New York lunch hour. Kind of lower liquidity sessions. It's pretty good during Asia market as well. And I like it on the 15-minute time frame. So I'm just taking the first signal we get at New York lunch hour and just seeing how it goes. Just trying it out every day. See if it's profitable. This is a wide stop though, so even if we come down a VWAP and come back up, this will still be profitable. So let's see. go put batteries. Yeah, sorry guys. Apologies. I will get that fixed. Fortunately, I do not have any batteries on me. I have to run to the store. This looks like it's about to pop. This honestly just looks so bad. This feels so wrong. It's like the complete opposite of how I trade. Like I trade like this. He's rich, he's gonna pay someone? Nah, dude. I'm putting in my own batteries till the day I die. What is this actually looking like? How did the hourly close? Hourly close pretty bullish, but honestly the hourly close, like, it wants a pullback down to test like 865, whatever that high is. 863, 865, somewhere around there. That's what I think, but Algo is saying it wants up, so. And this is good too, so I don't burn my fundeds during lunch hour, getting chopped up. But like this algo, let me show you guys. Show you guys the type of price action it's predicting right now. It's predicting like this. Oh wait, is my TP wrong? 61. Alrighty guys, let's get some likes on the stream. I know we can make it to 100 likes and we'll do that giveaway for a Lucid account. We'll duck race it. You can't hear me again? Hello, hello. Can you hear me, Jake? Jungle? 80 viewers. Let's go, guys. Let's get some more likes on the stream. Let me see. Yeah, we'll lower it. We'll do the giveaway at 100 likes. Bro, I'm trying to give you guys an account. I want to give you guys these accounts. Please. I'll change the battery, I promise. Okay. This is looking nice. This looks like it's about to pop. And we get a Diddy candle to the upside. There you go. Supply is popping here, guys. Got a high at 944. We're about to hit it. And then we'll see if we can hit 961. There's a base at 55. So I'm kind of wondering if we can actually clear to this target that Eigenstate is predicting. What do I know? Eigenstate's a genius, so. The algo, it's called eigenstate.app. I can send you the link. Yeah, absolutely. No problem, man. Oh shoot, it's about to hit TP. Just arrived in the live, was lunch hour ago. It's a new quant algo that I got reached out to test, and I tested it during pretty much like last week and this week during Asia and New York, and there's a few settings on it that I really like. I think the 15-minute setting is really good, and I think works really well during choppy markets, choppy and low liquidity markets. So Asia's good. And I think New York lunch hour is pretty good. So I've just been testing it the last couple days now. Just taking one trade, the first signal during New York lunch hour. And so far it's 1 for 1. We started it yesterday, so. And we were very close to 2 for 2, but now it's like rejecting like 1 point away from stop loss or TP. Can you spell the algo I'm using? I gave you the link. Yeah, I am affiliated though, but I only really affiliate with things that I personally like and use. Otherwise, I wouldn't really bring it to you guys. Yeah, with that said, you can use my code, it gives you 20% off. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. I've been mainly using it as confluence for my own trades, but I'm just taking one signal on it a day on a single account and seeing how it does. Let me set up the pod. Yeah, I kind of wonder if it stopped shy of TP. Yeah, the code's JMK. Yeah, they're running 20% off right now if you use a creator code. So yeah, feel free to use it. Yeah. Also be careful using it. Like I said, I'm still testing it out, so use it at your own risk. But my personal thoughts on it so far is pretty good. I do like it. Like this trade was almost a banger, right? Except we had that base at 55 that we just rejected off of, right? Unfortunately, the algo, I don't think it saw that key level, and stopped right before, but let's see if you can get back up. Bro, if it hits stop, that'd be insane. The algo gives pretty wide stops, so you can't even see the stop loss on the screen. Yeah, we had a base drawn out at 955. Let me see what that base was exactly. Oh yeah, that's a macro base. That's the one I talked about, like we need to be careful rejecting off of. We talked about it earlier in the day. Dude, I don't know if we're gonna retrace back up to that. Algo might be cooked, bro. We'll see. Maybe we touch it one more time. I'm hoping we touch it one more time. Like the algo is still trading an eval, so I do want it to pass. Why is the 55 a key level? It's just a macro base. A good support and resistance level. Alright, never mind. The algo has corrected me. Algo knows more than I do, apparently. Let's go! The algo's 2 for 2, guys. That's insane, bro. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say, bro. Dude, who are these quant geniuses? Actually. Who are these people? On the website it says 83.8%. Yeah. Yeah, during like I attended some presentations that they did, and yeah, they showed us all the statistics and all the data on it, and I mean, it is what it is. It's good. Yep, I wasn't showing the balance. The chirp. I'm so sorry, guys. I will get that fixed before the next stream. I promise. All right. Back to our other eval. If you created the account, you can check performance. It shows ETH more profitable. Oh, awesome. Oh, I see the performance tab. Bro, I totally missed that. Very cool. Dang, NQ 75 wins, 0 losses. That's insane. ETH 59 wins, 0 losses. Wait, guys, that's actually crazy. 55 wins, 0 losses. ETH 59 wins, 0 losses. Oh, just comparing it to ETH. I see. Oh, it's just ETH 75 wins, 0 losses. I see. I see. Bro, do we trade ETH? What the heck? Really, really cool, guys. But like I said, I only use it for Confluence. I'm only trading on that one account for entertainment purposes. Bro, this thing might out-trade me. I'm kind of scared. Guys, I'm kind of spooked, guys. Honestly. Fixed range, no. Indicators. VPVR? Oh, so gross. Yeah, you guys see that? We like chug through all of this volume, but kind of where we're at, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. So if we start breaking this, I think we see that big push up. But can we break it? That's the question. We are closing above a lot of these highs, a lot of these bases. I think getting over this price base is going to be pretty key. Gold looks like it's kind of rounding out. That doesn't look bad for a long, right? I don't know if I like this.
Here we go. I think this might be the last and final update. I don't know, but I'm super annoyed. So
It was up. I was a little hesitant on this. I was kind of wanting to see this come down a little further. But this is looking good to break out. I might look to find a long here. How many points are we from this? 40 points, bro. I might look to scale into this. I think I want to add one more around this level. We're just playing the trend. We're just getting in on a break. And there's a lot of buyers in this area, right? On this candle. So that's just kind of the area that I want to get in. We have a base here. I think you can see a little wick down. Good. I wouldn't say this is I wouldn't say this is like an A+ trade, so you know, something like this could absolutely happen. But risk is low. I'm not risking too much on these trades. Like we're getting pretty high up, so what accounts are they? It's wait, which one? Are you talking about this? Like, what am I trading? Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Alrighty. Trade is moving in our favor. We're riding the trend, so this is looking not too bad. What accounts are they? FT, DFI. Oh, those are funded Tradeifys. And the bottom ones are Ignite top 1 futures accounts. I'm gonna move my risk up. Like I said, we're getting pretty high up. So if we want to do a retrace here, I don't want it to retrace that whole 200 on me. But if we are seeing strength, I want this to honestly go pretty soon with very little retrace. And I don't know. ES looks like it's about to pop. So does NQ, but we're like I said, we're pretty far extended, so this could possibly retrace on us. 25007. Yeah, I wanted to see at least 007. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the rest of your question. Any promotions? I think they're doing like 30% off, but I think Tradeify accounts are not worth it at 30% off. You want them at 40% off. I think they're too expensive at 30%. It's not worth it. Okay, yeah, we are getting a little bit of that chop. We'll see if structure holds here, but we have wiped out a few highs. All right, I might just cut this trade. I'm just gonna cut it, guys. I'm not really liking it anymore. I wanted to see a lot more strength off this push. Like after we retested this, like, I don't like this coming back and testing it. Like I wanted to see this, create a new one, and then test that, right? But if you're coming back to test this, we're getting sellers up here. So that trade is cut, and we'll look for the next one. I might even short this if that breaks. I would not be opposed to a short here. Two, one. Okay, couldn't break it. No break, right? Need to get out the magnet? Yeah, honestly. Alright, with these new lows set though, I think we're entering chop. I think we can get kind of rounding price action. So I think we just gotta wait. Or that could have been the retrace. either way, buyers are a little weak right now, so better to chill. I think edge is diminished. So but if we're entering chop, let's see what eigenstate says. Eigenstate still likes the long. I personally do not like the long. I'm gonna try shorting this. Let's go for a quick one-to-one scalp. I think we are pretty bullish, so shorts right now are not something I would like to hold onto. I just want to see if we can kind of get down and scalp out honestly some of these lows and get to this level down here. So a little bit of the level. What does that look like on the 5? It's not too bearish on the 5, right? We'll see if you can get that retrace. Dang. It's not too healthy for a short. Might have to cut this one too. Alright, I'm just cutting it, guys. It's too choppy. I'm gonna chop up all. I'm gonna chop up my account, trying to trade this. Hate me some chop. I also hate me some chop. But I think P is distributing. I'm still short on this market, or like this price action. This still looks short to me, but it's choppy, so you know, I don't know if it's gonna kind of do something like that. Yeah, or it could go up. This is another base up here that I think we can test. Especially if we're holding this base, right? This was in my opinion, a pretty big resistance, but now we're kind of holding it. So if we keep on holding it and start closing on higher time frames above this, then we can see that push up. Up $700 on the day. Think about calling it? Yeah, dude, 100%. I already locked out my. Oh wait, did I not lock those out? Oh shoot, I didn't lock out my TradeFis. Oh, that feels bad. Well, now my TradeFis are locked out, so. Hey, I'm locked out. Oh man, that feels bad. Lost like $1,000 there on my 5 accounts. But yeah, honestly guys, I might be done for the day too. I think Friday is just gonna, we're not gonna get good price action the rest of the day. I don't think it's really worth giving up all our profits. I don't think it's worth blowing evals on this price action either. Good morning, Moonshine. Yeah, guys, I might call it a day here. Honestly, we had a really good run today. We're up $7,300. We have 2 more evals that are at consistency. Like we're doing. Let's just end the day positive. Honestly, like go enjoy your guys' weekends, man. That's the beautiful part of trading, right? We just stop whenever we're ahead. Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't make it to the giveaway. I really want to give away some accounts, so definitely tune back in, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday, and then we'll try for that giveaway again. Love to see a green day for you. Yeah, I'd love to see a green day for you too, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll get that smoke detector fixed before the next stream. And yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Alright, I'll see you guys later in the Discord too. Alright guys, have a fantastic weekend, and yeah, just enjoy life, man.